There are some flags that will simply never be in favour, like a certain old German flag, or the Japanese imperial flag. Just ask flag sessions about their experience on that. But occasionally, some flags become an absolute no-no for different reasons for different parts of the world. In this video, we explore 3 flags that fell out of fashion in 2022. I rarely get into the politics of flags, but this video does go into such matters to explain why these 3 are on the list. All will become clear. We start with this flag, the beautifully ornate and post-Soviet flag of Belarus. While not an obvious choice initially, this horizontal bicolour of red over green with its ornamental pattern on the hoist was designed by Mikhail Kusyev, and the current version was introduced on the 10th of February 2012. But this flag starts our list because of the country's initial support and aiding the Russian invasion of Ukraine. The only European country to allow Russian military to enter Ukraine from its territory, which resulted in condemnation from various parts of the globe, as the question at the end of 2022 began to ask was, will the Kremlin manage to drag Belarusian armed forces into a special military operation against Ukraine? In second place is Iran. Now, I love this design with its hidden meanings, and if you want to find out more about it, then by all means click the link above. But before you do that, hear me out. Let me explain why this is in second place. It's common knowledge that Iran and the USA have not seen eye to eye for many decades. It's no secret. But what caused this flag to be in this video is related to events that started in September 2022, when protests erupted across the country over the death of Mahsa Amini, a 22-year-old Kurd who was detained for inappropriate dress. These protests are like nothing the current regime has seen for a long time, an uprising of everyday people fighting for women's rights in the country. The backlash from the authorities has been predictably harsh and deadly. The global community has spoken against officials and sanctions put in place. Many of the protesters started to wave this flag instead of their national flag. And again, you can find out why on the link above. Let me know what your thoughts and whether you agree or disagree in the comments below. And finally, and probably no surprise, is Russia. As mentioned, their war in Ukraine not only saw their country disqualified from various sporting events, such as the F1 and the FIFA World Cup, but there has been huge pressure put on the country with harsh sanctions that keep on expanding. However, the knock-on effect to this, apart from the results of a war in a country, is shortages of food exported from the Ukraine and mass reduction of fuel imported from Russia, which starts to affect a wider Europe and prices further than that. And that is why Russia flag has not been a popular sight for many negatively affected areas in various guises. Let me know your thoughts and whether you agree or disagree in the comments below. The point overall isn't just about the flags, it's about all of us not shying away from events that ensue around us and understanding what's happening, and in some places being able to take a positive step against such events, whatever that might be. And if you want to find out how a bucket list event turned into unexpectedly a fundraising event to help Ukraine, then you're going to need to click on the video over here.